Now the exciting conclusion of the transfer case rebuild. So should I just rip the band-aid off or give it the little slow tease? What do you think? The slow tease? Slow tease and then rip it off. Yeah, we blinged her up a little. Absolutely no reason for it other than why the heck not. And I had half a can of blue sparkly paint. So, welcome back to Lost and Refound. So here it is, our rebuilt transmission and transfer case. We got the torque converter. Everybody sing along with me. The torque converter is connected to the flex plate. Torque converter, or wait, let's start that over. Flex plate's connected to the torque converter. Torque converter is connected to the transmission. Transmission is connected to the transfer case via the transfer case adapter housing, and we got outputs to the front and rear drive shafts. And that makes us happy because it goes vroom, vroom, vroom. So anyway, that's it for this part. Got some cleaning to do on the Jeep itself to get ready for installation. We'll show you a little bit of that, and then we're just going to get ready to slap it upon in it. Okay, so we're getting ready to crawl under and do a little cleaning. Just got our Dawn Platinum Powerwash. Seems to work good. Couple brushes, our scraper. So it's kind of dirty under there. I don't know. You want to take a look? Is it running?
Yeah.
Hello in there. All right. Come with us. All right. Old man grunts. As you can see, just a lot of grime up in here. Some of this is old school undercoating. Not going to try and get too carried away with taking that out. See, we've got our hole for the transfer case shifter blocked off. But yeah, we've got just from leakage over the years, over the decades. So, and that's where our transmission will go. This will go away. That is our vacuum modulator signal line from the intake manifold, which we will not be using anymore. So, yep, we're going to just scrub away and clean under here. Alright, well, I got you guys with me. Show you else we're going to do while we're crawling around in the dirt. Got our handy dandy 5-gallon bucket. So, we've got some old fuel in here, and I was smart enough when I built this tank, I guess, to include that old drain plug. And we're going to put this handy dandy little quarter turn valve on it, drain it out, and of course dispose of it properly, and then we can get some fresh non-ethanol in it. One of the benefits of living in Oklahoma, we got non-ethanol fuel here. It's great. So I'm gonna get to work. So I'm under here rolling around in the muck. Hillary's enjoying the nice air conditioning. So as you can see, we got quite the pile going. Some of this is actually probably the tar-based undercoating and sealer, but it has gotten so softened by the gear oil leaking on it over the many years that it's just peeling right off. So I'm going to go ahead and peel it off so it's not an issue later on. We'll clean it really good and then spray this with the finest undercoat available. By that I mean the $2.98 black spray paint from the Mall of Marts, whatever. So anyway, I'm going to get back to scraping, and Hillary's going to go back to enjoying the air conditioning.
I wasn't in the air conditioning.
I don't know if you can see it. As it drains, it's a yellowish.
Yeah, it's like, it's definitely not gas colored.
No. So, got Gonna do a little change in here. This is our factory heat shield for the exhaust, and it is just packed full of garbage in there. You guys can maybe see better than I can. So anyway, we're gonna snip that off the body and wiggle and pry and probably dump all of it all over me. But we're gonna get that out, and see, here's the back part of the heat shield. Do a little hammering on it, get the sharp points away so I won't cut my arms and elbows, and we'll get back to it. While I'm working on this, you guys should go take a sweet tea break. There's that heat shield. Oh, excuse me. Alright, told you there was a little bit of garbage built up in there. Just busted the spot welds where it goes to the body. We know it's rusted there anyway. So, there's the big chunks. I'm gonna crawl back under and see if we can't get this done. Alright, we're still chiseling away at it. As you can see, we got quite the pile under there. It's kind of hard to tell from the dirt, but there's a big old pile. We have the little handheld, and I'll show you guys something else real quick. Alright, so to all you automotive engineers, or people who want to be automotive engineers, let's see if I can show this. So this frame is boxed in this section. This giant hole here, a bunch of little holes, giant hole there. So what has happened on both sides is this is completely full of dirt. I don't know how well you guys can see it, to the point that you can see me stick my finger in that hole, but I can't stick it in that lower hole because it's that full of dirt. I'm going to do some more chiseling and pounding on it. But yeah, all you engineers, you know who you are. Have a day. Alright, we got our tank pretty much drained. If you look in there, you can see to the bottom. A little bit of hook in there, but not bad. But let's see here if it'll show up. Doesn't really show up on the rag. Starting to turn to varnish. Guessing based off the timeline of everything, we're figuring this sat for what, year and a half, almost 2 years ish.
I say closer to 2.
Not very long. So the gas has been in there. You know, probably ethanol fuel to boot. So that degrades even worse. So we're gonna go dispose of that and get back to cleaning. Definitely not sweet tea. Definitely not sweet tea. Yucky, yucky. Alright, well, why don't you crawl under here with me and I'll show you what we got done so far. Watch your head. Alright. So we've got her scraped pretty good. Said some of that's at factory or dealer tar type undercoating and sound deadening. Oh no, not too bad. While we're in here cleaning, we'll clean the backside of the engine. You know, got a little bit of just grunge. Our rear main doesn't look like it's leaking. Oil pan doesn't look like it's leaking, so I'm not going to pull that out while we're under here. So, alright, we're going to take our Dawn and it's just going to get sprayed everywhere. And you can see it changing color there, going from white to brown. So we're going to spray the whole underside, let it soak, get it with a light scrub, and then rinse it with some water. And it's just wash, rinse, repeat. You ever do things make you question your life decisions? Yeah, no, me neither. So, underneath's clean. As clean as it's going to get. Still a little bit of that undercoating sound deadening material on there, but otherwise fairly happy with the amount of dirt and grime we got off the underside of that. So oh hello, there you are. Kind of hard to see through my glasses. Should have been wearing a snorkel. So alright, well, if Hillary trusts me with a camera, I don't know if I can wipe my hand clean on anything. Just the whole thing's dirty. Alright, let's take a look, see what we got going on down here. It's a little wet. So, as you can see, we're got scraped down to the bare metal. Still got the primer coat on it. Looks like it's pretty good. Where it's brown there is where the dirt's just permanently embedded in that rubberized tar type undercoating / sound deadening material. So underneath, she's about as clean as we can get her without, doing a full, frame off. But we're gonna just kind of stop there. I'll put some cheap black paint over all the exposed metal now and keep it from rusting. Yeah, overall, other than taking a nasty shower, I'm happy with the way it turned out. Oh, and I'm back. So alright, I gotta get back to cleaning. Snack break. A good beef jerky. So anyway, while I was cleaning, I went ahead and pulled this vacuum line that comes off the intake manifold. Goes down to the vacuum modulator. We're not going to do that. Well, hello. Pressure washer says, pay attention to me. I'll turn that off for a moment. So I went ahead and gave it just a little quick spritz and rinse. Still got quite a ways to go before we're ready to put the transmission in. Next up, I'm going to pull this radiator. Because if you can look over here, the mount has come loose. So this is a good 4-core brass copper radiator that I put in, and it's loose. So I'll drain the system and get that all cleaned up, flux it, solder it. And while that's out, we're going to change out our coolers, our engine oil and transmission coolers. Our engine oil cooler is leaking. Transmission cooler, it's on here, it's not stout enough to handle the pressure we're going to push through it. So we're going to push well over 200 psi with that upgraded pump and modification. Going to put them side by side here. Still have the pusher fans on a thermostat and a manual switch. I don't know what I'm going to do with this power steering cooler yet, because my 2 coolers I bought take up a lot of real estate. That may get mounted remotely with its own dedicated fan. I think that's the reason this power steering's never getting me much trouble, is putting that cooler on when I put that upgraded pump from Raven Power Steering back when they were still in business. They did a higher volume, higher pressure pump for me. So yeah, I guess that's it, except for me taking a shower. Be sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, hit that little notification bell. You want to be notified when we drop a new video. So, till next time.